Factor Gaming team, so you already know those guys hold it down. Either way, these guys are going to be holding it down on the sticks in just a few short seconds. Yes. We have Kameme playing a pretty wide variety of characters this weekend, but mostly sticking to the Sora. Looks like he's going to be going with that for this match as well, going up against PkChris. I mean, you guessed it. They got PK in their name. It's probably going to be a Ness player.
It's probably going to be a Ness player. And yeah, I'm really excited to see this. I mean, you brought up the great subject of just the losers runs this weekend. Jake, of course, had a good one, dropped a little bit earlier than he probably anticipated. And, of course, PkChris. Let's go ahead and get right into this match here. It is Sora, so you already know we got the crowd on our side. Anytime there it is. It's already starting to fire, thunder, and freeze.
Facts, man. The two RPG characters right now, of course, Ness not from a Square game, just first-party Nintendo, but still, we'll see who's able to take this one home. Kameme, he's been playing hot, man, silencing a lot of doubters of this character. I'd say myself included, honestly, but he's probably the cream of the crop when it comes to Sora.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I really feel like the issue with Sora up until this very point was that we have just a lot of top players who had him as like a pocket or a secondary, but we haven't really had any enthusiasts of this level, rocking them out. And of course, since the cat has gone over to multiverses, we just don't really have a lot of representation with this character like this. But I'm glad Kameme is here, and I'm glad he has stage positioning right now, making it very difficult for PkChris to come back. Love that. Gets the slam dunk, sends him down, and has the lead.
Hitting the gnarly two-frame on that one. I don't think PkChris missed the ledge. Either way, that precision from Kameme, that's what sets him apart from all these other Sora players. It's kind of hard to consistently land those nair loops, those fair loops, etc. But you know what? This guy can get it done.
Okay, PkChris trying to get it done in a big way right there. A little off the mark with the PK fire. And I like this, taking that top platform away from, not allowing him to jump over it anymore. And of course, you're not going to be able to approach from a ground level. That PK fire, taking no prisoners here. You ain't coming back to the stage.
Yeah, the edge guards have been disgusting from Kameme all weekend. That one, just another little cherry on top. Here we go. Nair combos getting started. Yep, up tilt, up air to follow it up. And now you can just play with that phenomenal juggle game this character has. It is very difficult to land on him.
But now, as scary as Sora is up close and personal, I'd almost argue that he is equally as scary, if not maybe a little scarier. Once he has the lead and he can disengage, now you have to come to him, and he is waiting for you to overextend. He is looking for those loops, as you can see here. Okay, nice. Wonderful patience. Runs right up, goes for the throw off stage. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were about to see the Thunder, man. That occupies so much space off the stage. It's great at edge guarding characters like Ness. When it comes to Thundaga versus PK Thunder, man, I don't know. I think there's a clear winner. All right, PkChris, though, put himself on the board, but I think it's too little too late at this point. You're already so battered up on this last stock here. Wow, Kameme has hit that into up smash consistently, but he recognized it wouldn't combo.
And that's not going to be enough to KO quite yet. Love that coverage. We get a lot off of PK Flash here in this, the entirety, here of top 8. Okay, and of course, going to go for the triple forward airs. That's very smart to kind of push him into the corner. It's proven time and time again. PkChris is very comfortable in this position, using down smash and up smash to cover it, but good Lord. The up B closing it out. One stock left. I don't know, Max. I still think this is in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, you know what? You were right, Rod. I was ready to count PkChris out, but Ness does have that insane comeback factor. It's all going to go out the window right there, though. Kameme so good at recognizing what he should follow up with off those nair starters. If you're close enough to the ground, it's going to be the up smash. If you pop up a little bit too much, it's going to be that up air. And we see him take game 1 right there, but PkChris was starting to get something going.
You're starting to figure some things out, too. And again, one thing to keep in mind here, friends, as hard as Sora hits, light as a feather, too. Now, of course, PK Missile is going to take the lives of pretty much any character in the game, but it just goes to show the importance of pure finesse when it comes to a character like Sora. You're not going to get a lot off of trades here versus Ness. Oh, my God. That hurts even more the second time.
Oh, we got the best song in the game being counterpicked by PkChris right now. That is a Chad choice right there. Dual Zone from Smash 64. Love to hear that.
Banger. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this next game here. Run it on Battlefield, the normal one. Okay, PK Fire here. I know, right? Standard edition. No HD remix. No 2.5 here. Sorry, Sora.
Oh, yeah, true. How many remakes of that game exist? I really do wonder.
Yeah.
Either way, we got another hot start from Kameme, attacking on almost 50 damage right off the bat. But Nessie's got those low percent combos in spades. Oh, my God! And PkChris doing it the most creative way possible.
Okay, try to go for the double dip. I'm not going to say he saved his life, but this is Sora we're talking about. Great delay there. Okay, yes, he's going to go ahead and finish the combo there that time. PK Fire, and I like this. PkChris kind of approaching airborne. He knows that a lot of what Kameme is going to get started is going to come out of the short hop animation, trying to beat him halfway.
Yeah, it's so tough for Ness to contest these sword characters. You just get outranged pound for pound. But you know what? Ness has a way of just slipping in there with all that mobility he's got and all the multi-hits he has as well. Those active frames, very difficult to keep at bay sometimes.
Facts.
All right, going to stall with, wow, 3 PK flashes, and he tries to counter it.
Oh, we'll take it.
Yeah, just going to trade right there. Yep.
Okay.
Letting Ness hit you sometimes can be the best edge guard, but of course, because moves with too much knockback are untechable in this game, it's a very risky strategy in Ultimate.
Okay, about as risky as staying above Sora here up underneath this platform. Very comfortable position here for Kameme to be in. Of course, no issue playing in and out of the corner using side B to get out of harm's way. This is very smart. Now it kind of feels like he's taking the platform approach for what we've seen before.
Got some really weird scrambles at the beginning of this stock, but now that they're both on solid ground, they're starting to get something going. Oh, and he finds the down air, nothing off of it though. It looks like neither player has gotten a clean breakaway just yet.
Okay, but hold on. I don't want to speak too soon because it looks like it's coming. Off the mark with the F smash. A rare miss from Kameme. PkChris getting a second lease on life.
Yep, swinging in between hits of the Sonic right there as well. Okay. Oh, Kameme just going for one.
Oh, and I love the fact that Kameme will just run up and not do anything. Wait for you to make the mistake for him, and then he'll punish accordingly. Okay, nothing off the tilt. Waiting for the drift in. Oh, my lord. You
can tell which way the crowd is going because they're not shouting for PK Thunder or PK Fire.
He said, I got the same elemental stuff too, man. What's up?
Yep. Get Lucas in the mix too, and you got the freeze. All right, there we go though. Kameme already bringing this to last stock. Air dodges through the up smash, but PkChris still covering it. Ness is one of those characters that can throw out so many hitboxes. It's basically a mobile hitbox the whole game.
That's facts. When Buttons is getting pressed in a big way here. PK Thunder, nothing off of it. He's going to back up, and again, this is what I talked about before. Kameme becomes very dangerous once he has to lead. PkChris very well aware of that, but also can't ignore the fact that Sora is very light. One stray hit Nair in the right spot, or back air, or hell, even back throw could be enough to get it done, but Kameme is just milking this lead.
There's just so much hit lag or block stun or both on that dash attack from Sora. You saw PkChris could have gotten a turnaround grab for the kill right there, but he just wasn't sure exactly when to act. Either way, gonna find it right there with the back air.
That's right. Don't think twice, man. Y'all heard the song, okay?
Right. Keep your combos simple and clean, man.
Man, that's facts. Okay. I see it right now. PkChris trying not to allow him into his sanctuary right here, man, but Kameme has a second thought. I love this.
Not getting the whole rotation.
We got to run the whole Utah card rotation. You already know. Okay. Corner control on the lock here. PkChris very smart, just kind of letting go of the ledge, using PK Thunder to get himself just a little bit of breathing space. Kameme, of course, does not letting up, and he'd be a fool to do that. Okay, nothing off a down smash.
Looking for another one of those. We saw it in game one. Might have even been untechable at this percent. That said, PkChris, we saw the comeback factor in the last game. He's got to find something huge, though, whether it's a spike, a PK Thunder 2. I don't know exactly what the medicine is for this situation, but it is doable. As long as you're on the screen, you can win.
That's facts. Okay, I think PkChris might have heard you. The spacing game is a little out of control right now. Wait a minute. Kameme said, I will find a way in. Even if I have to force my way in, I'm going to find that opening. Clean stuff from Kameme.
That up air has so much lateral reach, too. One of the best air-to-airs in the game. And Kameme just jumping and throwing that out instead of something like a nair or a forward air. He knew that was the one straight hit that would finish the game off. And he does exactly that. All right, 2-0 lead for Kameme over PkChris right now. But I don't know, man. PkChris, he made it all the way to winner semifinals in a pretty difficult bracket like this. So let's see what he's got.
Let's get it. Potential final game here for PkChris. I ain't trying to call it too early because we've seen how that worked out in game one. He was able to, dig deep and find some magic. So we'll see if we can try to push this one to a game 5. Already off to an awesome start. Again, kind of has him pinned down, but not that side special has anything to say about it. He said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you got to play that guessing game. How many hits of Sonic will Sora go for? When should I drop my shield and go for the punish? It's very ambiguous sometimes. Kameme making great use of that.
That's right. Got to keep the movement options on lock. And I mean, the same could certainly be said for PkChris too. I mean, we know what Ness can bring to the table. I think what makes him so dangerous, especially in like these high tense situations, is the mobility that he possesses,
Ooh, the parry on the nair, but still no punish. Sora being so floaty allows him to kind of just drift out of some of these situations where it might look like you could punish him. Wow! Linking into the forward air right there. Doesn't get too much, though. Ness just going to fall right out. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That's right. Don't bite off more than you can chew here. PkChris has to make sure these combos are airtight. Nothing. Oh, my God. Okay, almost said nothing off the Thunder, but learning his lesson, not allowing himself to be hit by up air there. Okay. Oh, man, that fire is kind of Kameme's bread and butter. He gets that fire, goes for dash attack every time, but doesn't need any of that. Gets the KO right off the top here. Kameme with a pretty okay lead.
Just going to take all 3 hits of the Sonic right there. Nice. Yeah, once again, if he notices that you pop too high off of the forward airs or nairs, he's just going to go right into up air. No reason to try for a loop that's not there. And I like him cutting those combos short. Gives him some damage, even when it might not be optimal. It's still what you got to do in that situation.
No doubt about it, because you don't want to go for the scramble versus somebody like PkChris, man. You know, he's going to try to, I mean, I'm being as respectful as possible. Ain't nothing wrong with mashing with Ness. If I can mash out at disadvantage, or if I can make sure it's my turn as much as possible, best believe I'm going to press that button.
Yeah, Ness, one of the best in the game at that, especially with Nair.
That is facts.
All right, here we go. PkChris yet again playing from behind, this time almost by a whole stock. We've got the Thunder at the ready for Kameme as well. Oh, but it's not going to matter. Just kicked in the head. Here we go. Stocks are even.
Okay, immediate parry, too. We've seen a lot of the parry game come out versus a light just a little bit ago. So does not mind fighting up close and personal. And I think you got to have a generalized level of just fearlessness going up against somebody like Sora. Again, it's a sword character. Kind of outranges you a little bit. Great counter. Doesn't quite get anything off of it. But the PK missile? Okay.
Yep. Just to escape.
Just to escape, yes.
Love that from PkChris, saying, you know what? Even if I'm not going to try to hit him, at least I could get back to safety, maintain stage control. Oh, find some stage control out of the corner with that forward air. But Kameme at the ready with Blizzard once again. Let's see. What's the edge guard going to be? Ness can be edge guarded pretty hard, but also he has a lot of creative ways to get back to the stage, make you think twice about edge guarding him.
That's right. Okay, oh, wow, wow, wow. And, I mean, such a smart approach right there from PkChris to kind of use the PK fire and try to find, like, an easier way to get in on Sora. I mean, again, we've seen it in the beginning of the last game. You got the sword, you outranged me physically. I have to use my projectiles to, you know, really get some footing in the neutral, but looks like I kind of came back to bite him right there. Nothing off the down air.
Yeah, PkChris actually clipped him out of his double jump, forcing Kameme to use specials to recover, but he was just able to stall with this spell so many times, keep his recovery ambiguous as well.
That's right. Always got to keep him guessing for sure. Okay, you say, yeah, I'm a double dip. Why not? Why the hell not?
Okay. Holding shield right there. He knew PkChris would probably press a button just to get to safety once again.
Okay.
He's just looking for some kind of an opening. Wow, doesn't find it though. Instead finds himself on the receiving end of a Keyblade.
And even a stray hit could be enough to get it done. Of course, spending so much time off stage, not really going to get much if you go out there and try to trail him down. Let him make the mistake for you. Down smash gets it done.
Yeah, Sora's recovery is so good. You almost never want to go off stage to challenge him. That's why I think the yo-yo is such a good tool in this matchup for Ness. Very low commitment edge guard with high reward.
That's right.
Okay, PkChris, if you're going to put a game on the board, it's got to be this one. Otherwise, you're exiting this tournament at 5th place. It's not the worst deficit I've seen, but my God, tech chasing on the platform with Thunder.
Kameme just seeing the game in Matrix coding right now. There it is. Uh-oh.
Slow mash, very smart. Don't want to pop out and get killed for it.
Up there for the coverage, and I like this. PkChris always keeping him guessing in the corner. Nair right there, but I like that. I told y'all before, I'll say it again. PK Fire getting it done, finding some openings, some areas of opportunity. But we'll see if it's going to be enough right now because Kameme's swinging big.
One up air, and it's over for Chris at this point. Oh, no! The air dodge. Okay.
You saved his jump. You should be okay.
Oh, and just barely ducking underneath the Thundaga right there. Let's see. What do you have to get out of this corner? Nothing! Kameme takes it 3-0 over PkChris, making that matchup look pretty damn difficult for Ness, man.
Yeah, 100%. I just feel like Kameme's kind of entered that match with a really just calm, cool, and collected head on the shoulders. He knew exactly what he needed to do to get it done. He said, I have the projectile system. I could kind of go toe-to-toe with Ness in that regard. But one thing I cannot ignore is that the advantage I have physically over him. I can just swing this sword around, and especially a lot of what I want to do, a lot of what I want to bring to the table starts from the air. That's exactly where PkChris wants to meet me at because he's playing Ness. I can shut it down. Clean stuff.
Yeah, the Nair confirms from Kameme. Might not be what you see in training mode, just the infinite Nair loops and, you know, spice in a couple fairs when you need to do that to adjust all the way across the stage. No, he's just going to do a couple of those, build up some damage, but then he'll either go into an up tilt at lower percents, pick up the juggle,